Today we're washing this loader right behind me here. Just got done with the fine season. Already started washing it some, using Purple Power and gunk engine degreaser. It's not bad, and it's kind of dry now, but let's see how good we can get her. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about this loader. Well, have the washing in the background. This is a Volvo L60H loader with a metal plus on it. We use it throughout the winter to push parking lots, push piles. In this video, this is a loader that we keep down at one of the sites. So it hasn't been washed as much this year. It hasn't been greased as often as the other loaders. So it's really dirty compared to most of the loaders, so that's why it's getting as good of a clean as it is. All of our equipment goes through a good wash and check of all the fluids and all that before it gets parked over the summer, so that way we can have a better start for next winter, and that way it's not as rushed and the season can kick off and can go smoothly. Alright, so when we clean things, we like to use two products, at least one for sure. Because these machines operate in high salt areas, we like to use a salt begone treatment. It's in that bucket right there. And then I like to use that on super greasy spots. And this goes really good in a foam cannon and can spray the entire machine down. And then in here, it's a salt begone solution. Looks exactly like water, but it has a neutralizer in it and kills all the salt. So that way nothing rusts out over the summer or during the winter. Quick pause from there real quick. I didn't clarify it in the video, but we wash the machines after every time they go out with that salt begone solution. So we use those two, but this stuff works really good. It's super expensive and doesn't take much, and especially in a little foam cannon like that. This bucket is around $500 for 5 gallons. It can treat a lot of gallons. So we use this stuff pretty sparingly. I use this little Gatorade bottle for just a little measurement. Go usually just about right there, right there. Kind of where that cone meets there. Just cover that, and that's plenty. Honestly, a little bit less even, but I use that because otherwise trying to get a 5-gallon bucket in there is a little bit difficult. So that's what we do when we clean these machines to keep them from rusting out over the summer and throughout the winter. Come here, you. So as you can see, if you play your cards right, one of those jugs and you're running a dense foam cleans up an entire loader plus metal plus. A little excessive, but I'm gonna go through and scrub brush everything again just because it's not doing like overdoing. I'm gonna jump back in here as we start pressure washing again. I like to use purple power mainly, tried and true with that, but I heard a lot of good things and I've seen some really good results from the Super Clean. Seems to work really good, and then I don't mind mixing it with that Sulpigon stuff. I personally think the Super Clean comes out in a lot nicer foam, so mixing them together seems to be quite the ticket, and it cleans really good. They were back at it, washing more machines, getting them cleaned up after a long winter of use. Today we got 2 tractors that we're going to be doing, and then a bunch of sidewalk equipment. So let's dive in. Come here, you. So this tractor is a Kubota L660. So,
It's a
got a little bit left.
62-horse
We'll
tractor
keep that saved up
with
for
a hydrostatic transmission.
On it is a Land Pride SBP 1684. The 84 in that model number stands for the 84-inch working capacity that it has. On the front of this tractor, there is a Metal Plus. The Metal Plus is part of the agricultural lineup that Metal Plus offers. I don't remember the exact width off the top of my head right now, but I know a 2-car garage driveway takes about 2 passes to get fully clean side to side. After pulling the driveway and putting it in a row, the snowblower gets used to throw all the snow into the yards and past the sidewalk of the HOA. Alright, so that's that tractor washed. A lot easier than a loader. It's a lot smaller. This one also wasn't covered as much in grease because it gets used a lot, but not nearly as much as the loaders. Loaders are out pretty frequently compared to the tractors. So it wasn't nearly as bad. Wasn't a lot of stuck on grease. Didn't have to spray too much on this one compared to the loader. So this one's done. It's gonna get greased up, get all the fluids checked, and then should be good for the summer. Or yeah, good for the summer till winter. All right, got the John Deere. Pretty similar setup to the Kubota. This one isn't as bad either. Snowblower's a little bit older, so it's got a little more paint chips in it and all that. But we're gonna see what we can get done here. So let's see what we can do. Say hi.
I'm in my subway. Hello.
This tractor is a John Deere 4050R. Hydrostatic transmission, similar to the Kubota. That transmission's just necessary with as much backing up and going forward as these tractors are doing when they're doing these HOAs. We'd simply go through too many clutches and operator fatigue. This is running a Provono Vost. I don't think I'm saying that right. C8026 has a working width of 80 inches. And then same thing with this tractor where it's running the Metal Plus that's part of the agricultural lineup that Metal Plus offers. This tractor's been around a little bit longer than that L6060. This kind of pioneered our use of these style tractors and using them for HOAs.
Anyways, folks, got a lot more cleaning to do, a lot more greasing. I'm not gonna bore you all with it because, quite frankly, can't do enough voiceover to keep it all occupied. So, probably where this video is gonna end.